Alright, we do, folks. Your boom. Welcome to the five numbers after the name. Wasteland Wednesday, murder game. Not so quite this one. Black Ops 7, the first gameplay that was shown here. Sans beta. This is for real. This happened. I played the game about Friday. I played Friday night. I played Saturday. I played a little bit Sunday, and then work happens, and then life happens, and then you don't play again until 6 years from now. I digress, though. Nah, man, I think I have a good amount of time here to play, thankfully. So this is a tradition on the channel. I post whatever the first game that I play is. We hopped into a game here, and we're playing Domination on Express, because why not? Express is a very confusing map to me. I don't know why this map keeps getting added into Call of Duties. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's a perfectly fine map, but out of all the maps that I would bring back to a game, Express, and I've thought about this every single time it goes back, I'm like, why? Like, who are the big Express fans? Who are the people like, yo, man, when I played Black Ops 2, like, Express was, and I used to do all right with it. It was the one map I used, the FAL, I remember that, and I'll kind of just sit up top here, sentry gun it up, and just annihilate people. But, yeah, I don't know. And it's a fine map, but whatever. I want to give you some early thoughts here, very early thoughts about my time with Black Ops 7. And yeah, this game is kind of just mediocre, bang average, but I like to always put the first game I play, first impressions, and then we grow from here. So if this will be the worst game you'll see of me playing Black Ops 7 on the channel by miles. And I also got rid of the damn motion blur right after this, because I was like, what the hell? I did nothing, by the way. I just went in raw to this game. I got the game in, installed it, and I just went to multiplayer and I played a game. I didn't check no settings. I didn't do anything here. So everything will look a little bit different starting next week on the channel. But I hit that motion blur. Honestly, I don't know why the hell it's in there and who the hell likes that. Overall thoughts, I'm very positive about this game so far. I don't know, the skill-based matchmaking is kind of a big question mark kind of thing, and I've heard kind of two different perspectives and thoughts about it, that, like, some people are like, hey, the quick playlist isn't working, or the mosh pit works better, or this and that. I've had a mixed bag. I've had games that are really hard. I don't think I've had too many games that are easy. I feel like the first day that I played, that Friday, I had some games that I felt, whoa, like these are significantly easier than anything I did in Black Ops 6, I can tell you that. Playing Saturday and Sunday, nah, I felt pretty much normal. Like, there was people, like, some good people, some bad. It was a mix of everything. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not really going to dive too into the skill-based matchmaking. I take it for the word. Treyarch actually put out and said that it's the same skill-based matchmaking as the beta, whatever, blah, blah. Believe you want, do conspiracy if you want. I don't know. I'm out here to lay down murder game. That's it. I don't really care who the hell I'm playing against. Connection-wise, I've gotten into match pretty quickly. Everything seems to work. I haven't really seen much lag or anything like that, so that runs pretty smoothly. The quick play playlist and the persistent lobbies is interesting. For the most part, I feel like I stay in a lobby for a little bit, but it does get disbanded after time. I haven't had a day where I'm just like, man, I've been playing for like an hour and like, yo, I'm in like the same lobby or whatever. I'd say at most I get 3 or 4 matches, and then you go into something else. Once again, I don't know that, because I kind of go into that quick play and I have kill confirm, team deathmatch, domination, and hardpoint. Like, those are kind of my game modes that I like to play. So I'm cool with moving around them a little bit, but I don't know what makes it sometimes that all of a sudden you're just in a different lobby in a different place. I'm not sure. So maybe there's something to clean up there, or maybe that's just what it is, and they're trying to do the best with it. Either way, I'm enjoying that part of the experience, and that was kind of something that, has been brought up to. The actual gameplay itself is probably my favorite part. I love, like, this, because to me it feels like a much more toned down version of Black Ops 6. You can see it on the channel. I enjoyed Black Ops 6. I played the hell out of Black Ops 6. I was DJ there, got nuked. I did everything I wanted to do on Black Ops 6. I thought it was a perfectly fine Call of Duty, nothing great, but perfectly fine. This one, to me, already off the rip, I feel has like a much higher potential of being better because of that, like, movement. I feel everything's just a little bit more tamed down, a little more toned down. And I personally enjoy that. Like, the sliding in, like, Black Ops 6 to me was just so much. And it's still here, and you can do that, but it's not as crazy. It's not as prevalent. You don't feel the need that you have to do it all the time, which is pretty good. I was pretty skeptical about the wall jump thing when I heard about it. I am probably a Call of Duty player who enjoys less movement and just more rigidity. Oh, here we go again with this word. Rigidity, rigidness, rigidness. Rigidness is definitely a word. I think rigidity is a word too. I'm not going to look it up, though. I'm just going to keep saying it. So I prefer a little bit more old school kind of way, and that's just because I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 4, or Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Like, that's just that day, those days. But I think for me, this is a perfect balance. You know, Black Ops 3, that kind of stuff was like even a little bit too much for me, even though I enjoyed it at the time. Infinite Warfare, forget it. I stopped playing that thing. But this to me is a toned down version of Black Ops 6. It's something that I enjoy. It's still fast paced. It's still, you're moving quick, you're getting stuff done, but not everyone's flying through it. And the wall jump thing, I kind of enjoy how it's meant to be used in the maps. I'm sure it'll be exploited. I'm sure someday somebody will be jumping up stuff that I have no idea how to do it and not resetting or whatnot. But at least early days, I don't think it's that crazy, and I enjoy the maps that are using it, and, you know, like they have like little paths that you have to do kind of thing. The other thing cool with this is the maps. I thoroughly enjoy the map. First off, there's a ton of maps. I played a good amount, like I prestiged already like once. Over the weekend, and I had double XP tokens and all that kind of stuff. I pretty much double XP the whole time I was playing just to get rid of those tokens, but nonetheless, I played the hell out of the game. And there was still, like, Sunday night, a map that popped up that I hadn't seen, and I was like, what? Like, there's more maps? Like, what's going on? They're adding a Nuketown in tomorrow by the time this video comes out. So, you know, the map total is good, and the quality of the maps is good, too. Black Ops 6, to me, those maps were just bang average. They weren't horrible. I didn't really think, like, there wasn't any of them that I'm like, oh, I can't play this map. But they were all just kind of bang average. They were fine for what it was. But these maps, specifically, like, I think it's called Homestead, the one that takes place in Northern Lights stuff, like, which is a very small map and a cabin, but it has some outdoors, so it's got a mix of long range, short range kind of stuff. Wow, that map to me, like, is like just dynamite. I mean, it looks great, plays great, and I feel the same way with most of the maps in this game. They all have a good flow to them, a good movement to them. Bunch of different paths, but still 3-lane kind of thing. I think they did a really good balance with that. I can't speak too much about the weapons. I'm working through the camos on the assault rifles. I've used that first M15, whatever the first assault rifle is. I kicked ass with that thing. I don't know. It must be amazing. I used the AK. I'm not enamored by it, but after you prestige the gun, which you could do in this game, you get this attachment that to me made it feel like it's like awesome. So I'm not sure. I gotta get back to y'all on that. And then I vaguely started with the third gun there. I don't even remember what the hell the name is. MRX, I don't know, whatever the hell it's called. So I don't have much about that. The score streaks, they're definitely, I feel, easier to get than Black Ops 6, which I think is a good thing. Because, man, like, UAV in Black Ops 6 was, like, crazy to just get a simple UAV. In this game, especially if you use, like, Bankroll, or use that System Link, whatever the hell that thing's called, that, like, gives points for players in an area, you can get some good score streaks pretty quickly. They're still high up there, like the Blackbird equivalent, or whatever the hell it's called in this game, the Harp. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Like, there's still some pricey stuff, but they're pretty good. They seem to be much more lethal. I am very curious about the Gravemaker itself. I used it a little bit. I don't know. It seems kind of weird that you can just shoot people through the wall like that. I've gotten hit a little bit with it. I've missed a little bit with it. I don't know. My current setup right now, I prestige, so I lost everything. But before I did that, I was rocking the UAV, the Annihilator, whatever the hell that's called in this game, and then the Harp. But I only got the Harp like once or twice. It was pretty expensive, and I'm just not that good. The Annihilator is pretty strong and really, really good. I kind of enjoyed how it is and not too complicated to use. And then, you know, the UAV is whatever. They're pretty easy to get, and you can kind of put the overclock thing. The overclock thing, I also find very interesting. I kind of like it. It gives you a little reason to kind of use those things and get something a little bit better for it, but they're also not, like, out of this world kind of good. The other score streak that I've used a lot that I enjoy is the escort drone kind of equivalent. Yeah, pretty damn good. I feel like it packs a lot of punch. It does a lot of damage to it, and it kind of follows you around. And there's even a part, I haven't used it yet, but an overclock that you can tell it where to go, which I find that kind of interesting. I think, you know, I'm thinking of like a map like Hijacked or something where they tell it to go the opposite where I'm at kind of thing. Stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. The Black Ops 2 maps that they brought back, obviously we're seeing Express here. They all look clean. They all play well. They all play kind of remember. The Hijacked, I've had a lot of good games on it, so I'm a fan that it's back. And I love Raid. Raid plays awesome. Raid's cool. Raid's just like a good ass map. So overall impressions, man, the game for me has treated me very well these first couple days. I think everything runs smooth. I didn't run into too many huge bugs, glitches. I'm sure there are some, but I thankfully haven't run into them. Now it's a matter of getting good and finding the flow. The perk balance kind of thing, you know, I'm still figuring out what I'm using, what I'm not using. I currently have Ghost on pretty much all my classes. Well, either Ghost or Flat Jacket, depending if I'm objective or if I'm just kind of playing TDM or Kill Confirm. I want to be a little more stealth. I put Vigilance on everything. I don't even want to know what the minimap looks like without it, because to me, this is a minimap with Vigilance, and I still think this is just a small minimap. So without it, I can't even imagine what the hell it was. I remember the beta, it was just like a joke. So yeah, that has to go. And then Bankroll and Looper. You know, obviously having Hardline and just kind of eliminating some score helps. But I love the idea that eventually maybe I'll be good enough that I can get Looper and I'll get that VSET and I'll be able to roll over, because that was kind of like a pain in the ass that I was trying to get the nuke on Black Ops 6. The fact that I would earn a VSET and then I just had to die to get another one because I couldn't get another one. So in an ideal world, one day you'll see me rolling through VSATs and just putting in that work. But for now, this is the first gameplay right here of the channel. It gets better from here, trust me.